Are you poorly?
I never heard
Ever
that.
heard that? Yeah, like in a movie, be like, nigger tits. It's like, sir, are you poorly? Are
What
you
does that mean?
poorly? I don't know. I always when someone bugs out or something
Maybe it
happens,
means going crazy. Are you something wrong with you?
I guess like you're sick. Are you poorly? Like, are you
Oh,
doing
are you
poor?
poorly? Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you never heard that?
No, I never heard that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess I've watched a lot of history shit with English people.
Oh, you're smart. You're smarter than me. All right.
Sometimes when I watch a lot of like a whole series and it's all English, I feel really gay after a while. Sometimes I feel like if someone caught me for an hour watching men in wigs just going, hello, hello, hi, hello, pick that up. I feel like when's it gonna get gayer?
That
Like,
yo, I gotta rewatch it. But I tried to watch this movie. It was a spy movie called Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Right? It was
oh,
with.
yeah, uh-huh.
I tried to watch it. Man, that was the most boring spy movie. I gotta rewatch it because someone said it's really good. I gotta give it another chance.
Sometimes it is good. I mean, honestly, like I could watch a whole shit very long with just dialogue. If it's even if some parts are boring, but if it's overall like good, it's history, and I can try to relive to understand that time in the world.
I mean,
If you really love history, then like you won't care how boring certain things are. I've watched some
I like
boring.
historical movies, but I mean, Lincoln. I feel like that was mostly talking. I gotta watch it just because it's about Lincoln.
I gotta watch it too because he did. He apparently studied really well, and you know that even his voice was very good. Apparently, and you wouldn't think this. He had a. I noticed in the movie. I'm like, what the fuck? Daniel Day Lewis had a very high pitched voice, not very, very, but like, hey, you would think you see Lincoln, you're like, hello, what's up? How are you? Not what's up, but hello, how are you doing? You
Yeah.
know, Sorry, he freed the niggas. He wasn't a nigga himself. Um, but very high, like high pitch, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And apparently, through records, no one has his voice recording or anything, but they say he had a pretty high pitched voice.
Yeah, they said that they did their research and all that stuff, and they researched on what his voice sounded like, and it wasn't what you think.
It's kind of crazy that we don't have a recording. I mean, we have
Any
pictures,
report.
luckily, but
They said that he
yeah,
apparently, according to some IG history fact thing, they said that he gave a speech so crazy, so great that the people that recorded it forgot to write down his speech. The people like the people that were there, it was such a enamoring speech or whatever.
uh, I think I'm done. Okay, nigga, your speech is so good. I'm almost dead. No, no, no. But I don't get it. So it was so enamoring.
It was such a crazy, great speech that he gave that they were so stunned by the speech that they forgot to write the speach down. Everybody that was there. That's
Damn.
either true or that was like a Lincoln Dick writer.
It's like, yo, why is there no like someone who fucked up his job and they're embarrassed? Like, no. Yo, I thought you were all about Lincoln.
That's what,
I am. It was so good that I didn't even record. You're a fucking lying bitch. That's a dick riding fuck up statement.
that is a good lie, though. Like it'll make people.
You really got to make them believe it. Yeah, you got to also be believable. Yeah, I didn't record it. Also, recording wasn't now just click a red button. You probably
Yes,
had to
yes, you
fucking
write it down.
climb into between two planks of wood, pull a fucking metal cord, and stand in a certain position. So I'm guessing a guy was trying to do it, but he kept hearing shit like, "What? Yo, what?" And he just kept not doing it. Like he went in there, but he just kept hearing good shit, and he just kept going back.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. Apparently, it was better than his four score and seven, whatever the fuck. Which I never understood what four scores is. 80
I
years ago.
think it's like a certain time, four score. I don't know. Yeah, in military school we had to rehearse that and remember it when we got in trouble sometimes.
Well, Lincoln's speech.
Yeah, I forgot. We was in trouble. Yeah, every year we had to remember four score and 7 years ago. and then say it. And if
That's,
I didn't remember it, they made me write it like 100 times.
oh yeah, they made me do that in when I was in Catholic school. If you acted bad, you had to write certain Bible verses like mad times, and then sometimes it was like each word was a different color. That's fucked up. That's torture.
Damn. And how many times did you have to rewrite all that?
Uh, until detention was over.
How
So
long everything
detention could be like
was? So
3 hours.
yeah, that's in different colors. But okay, so
So
each
you would have
word
to write,
one time.
and the Lordeth taketh from. So you would have to write Lordeth in red, then taketh in orange, then. But it's like whole Bible verses.
Hey,
That's
that
like a
sounds
type
kind
of
of,
mental torture.
yeah, that's true. Nigga, before I'm not gonna lie, 4 score at 7. That's a long ass shit. That's a
That's long.
huge, long, boring. I mean, I guess it is pat now as you get older. Yeah, and Bible verses is boring. It's the same shit. And the Lord hath said, Lord, Lordeth, and he cameth. Shut up with your aimeth and cometh in your mouth.
That's really son. If they just make, I know there's like like Bibles that like break it down more, like with more. It's looking up those old words too. But man, that's the hardest part of the Bible is trying to read through the Lordeth and the taketh.
I'm not gonna lie, because and again, it's not because I'm just a Jew. I think if I wasn't, I mean, like because I'm gonna throw Hinduism and even the Quran, son. At least Christianity is the most watered down, boring, no effort religion ever. The most just say
Just
stupid,
piggybacking off of other religions. Yeah, it's true.
son. But look at all right, if you read like the Old Testament, you read the Torah, it's a story. And
Yeah,
even within that story, they make other stories like side books breaking down what that meant. The Quran does the same thing. Hindu with the gods and crazy things and the meaning and why it did it and what happened after and in between and why they did that and what that means today. And then you go to the fucking King James Bible and it's like, and Jesus cameth, wash the foot, and the Lord knows that that will be good. Shut the fuck up. Do you even care? You sound like you don't give a fuck about anything. You just, son, I'm telling you, that's why everyone follows it. It's the Coca-Cola of religion. That's
the
why
McDonald's
everyone is.
religion. Because they came in at the right time. Like the right things happened, Jesus, the history of Jewish people, blah, blah, blah. And they just came in at the right time and they reaped all the spoils of everything before it.
That's true. That too. Yeah. They took monotheism because they would have never that boring shit. I don't think it's like the Jews did all the hard work with monotheism. They went up a mountain, fucking Moses fell off a mountain, fucking Jews ran through a desert,
He had
and
to
then all of a
split
sudden,
water.
huh?
He had to split water in half.
Split
All that
water in half. Fucking Jesus, what? Walked on fucking 2 feet of fucking water. He fucking wet his foot. And this motherfucker had to hold it back like a fucking like canyons. And it's like all this shit, whether it's true or not, these are crazy stories. Even if someone made it up, you know how many years they spent making this shit up? Moses, all this shit. If they had to make, I mean, it wasn't made up because they did go to the desert, but other shit. What in the New Testament? And then the New Testament is there's nothing in the New Testament that it sounds like a fucking 12-year-old wrote it all. A smart 12-year-old. It's like
the only interesting story is Jesus and the guy who loved Jesus dedicated to him, but he was getting thrown to the wolves, but the lions didn't eat him or some shit. But that's really it.
Because look, they're talking about one guy's life and things that he did and to praise God. Very small thing. The Torah talks about thousands of years of fucking hundreds of stories and the story of how God made the world and people's in it there's psychology, there's sex, there's murder, there's lessons, there's shit you can find out about UFOs, about there's millions of things in between the lines. And even the Quran, there's mad lessons. Maybe it's not as rich, but also like it has a lot of shit and lessons and crazy shit and all this stuff. And then you got the fucking this shit. It's just a repetition of the same words arranged differently. That's why people don't want to. Judaism is hard. That's why, like, Jews are like, nigga, this is so hard. We're not even gonna try to convert people. I gotta teach them all this shit. This is too much. But the Bible is just like, pray this God, pray this God. Fucking Mike Tyson lisps all over the place. Pray the thing. They fucking gave the humanity lisps from all this shit. The suck a dick already. Cometh and mummeth and
Akala.
they
Yeah.
think they fucking sound better, but with the mummeth and hummeth, it's
There's
easy.
no in the Old Testament. There's no cometh he is goeth type shit, and Adam begot type.
Well,
word.
I think that's all from like King James. I think that's from later like English European rewriting it. I don't. I mean, they didn't speak English back then. I don't. There was no cometh, ummeth. That's
Yeah,
everything now. Sounds better. I mean, whatever. They kept that. They just keep repraising. Like, if someone told you, all right, here's a 1-page story about Jesus, or like 2 pages, all right, yo, but try to drag this shit out as much as you can for like 300 pages or like 100 pages. Took a shit, opened the fridge and closed it, and dragged that out for 20 pages. And as he walketh, he looketh at the toilet. He satteth and shit out his ass. Yeah.
But to me, it's like I wish the most interesting part of, well, I guess that's the reason why his life was when they didn't know where he was for like 15 years, and then he just came back. Like there's a chunk of his life missing from like 17 to like 31 years of age.
That's when he did all his dirt.
Yeah, that's right.
He probably fucked hookers. He probably did disgusting things. I don't care. You know
what?
Back
with a hooker, Mary Magdalene.
Listen. The best religious people, like Buddha. Buddha was a rich, spoiled guy. He did all kinds of shit. He probably fucked with rich, and you want to listen. You're rich, and you, huh?
They said that his dad would always give him like bitches to fuck, feed him.
So there you go.
They said that since every time that his dad tried to throw him like the women that was available, he would resist every time.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Why you don't get? Listen, either you give it all up. You don't eat like a pig and run around. Woohoo! No, not the pussy. No. You're gonna do it all. Then when you gave up everything, the other stuff, that's when you gave the pussy. Stop trying to make it seem like that one little thing. No, that one little thing. You were in the pussy. You don't lie.
Yeah. So you're rich. And they said that because he realizes that who he was meant to be early on at his past life. So it's like he resisted everything. I don't believe that. So you get in that. First of all, where was Buddha from? Like Nepal or some shit?
Nepal or India. Yeah, around that area.
Mm-hmm. Son, you're getting hot Nepalese bitches. You're not turning that down. You're not turning the finest that Nepal has to offer. It's probably hot as shit.
Yo, for real. Back then, Indian people are fucking horny now, like crazy. Those people in that region, and back then, you were very poor or you were rich. All the poor people wish they could fuck, and then you got to be rich back then when you could own a slave, fuck a girl, and then make her disappear. Which is, I don't know why that's a good thing, but you can do weird shit like that. No one will know. What? Of course. Yo, maybe the people who wrote his story, they were watching him his whole life, and he fucked them, and that's what he would do. And he'd get someone hide this bitch through the secret back door. And so they were like, yeah, honestly, I don't remember him fucking anybody. Yeah, he was so rich. He was so good. Come on, a rich guy sneaking pussy. Bill Cosby did it for Come on, bro. For real?
I like how everybody got to bring up Bill Cosby from now on.
Bill Cosby did such a trick on humanity where he'll never not be an example.
That's crazy.
Sometimes I'm mad for Richard Pryor about this whole thing.
Yo, because you know what? Yeah, the reputation he had. Oh, he's dirty. Yeah, he's too dirty.
Yeah. I'm glad Eddie Murphy got to be there and see it. Because, but yeah, of course. Like, during that time, Richard Pryor would have had such a big, this motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, But yeah, no. But anyways, like, listen, with Christianity, man, it's just like it's very easy because it's a repetition. It's very easy. And another thing, you could shoot someone in the face and do 12 Hail Marys and go in a little booth, a fucking weird phone booth for a pedophile phone booth. What the fuck is this?
When the whole church setup is creepy, weird.
Yo,
First of
now,
all, you're dunking kids in a pool, and then you went to the pedophile phone booths. And fucking, yeah, no, it's all weird.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
such
weird.
a sexual BDSM. You're trying to, yeah, it's like you're trying to kill a kid, but nah, I'm just playing. Then
Yo,
you
yeah,
make him
what's
whisper.
all these sessions with young kids, like from like the confirmation, the baptism, the communion, all these little kid rituals. Yeah,
Yeah, getting it in their head while they're small. Yeah, making
you
them
don't.
making them what's the word? Dominating them. You know, making them submissive. For me, listen, dumping them in water, pulling them out. You know, it's like I own you. I dipped you in my pool, bitch. You're
Oh,
in my. You know what I'm saying? You're in my pool since. You know what I mean? It's like you have an attachment. I
like
cleansed you.
I absolved you of all your sins in my pool.
It's like, bitch, I washed your feet. I washed your titties. You remember me, right? and then and then when you as you age, you know, still as a kid, you're gonna come into this little secret booth, pedophile phone booth, and you're gonna come in this little booth and whisper secrets, your darkest secrets in my ear. After, remember who dipped you. Now whisper a secret at me.
Wow, that's crazy. No, it's
But
true.
yeah, it's mental. You see, we don't see it from a general standpoint, like a overall thing. But if you look at it specific, you know, you look at it that way, it's like, wow, that's real. And I bet it all started with some sexual shit. I bet, and then they're like, let's just keep this because these dudes are so submissive. Probably dipped a kid sexually underwater. You know, I don't know, maybe like something with water and wetness and very, you know, had to clean him up and you know some priest pedophiling on a fucking child, and then later it's like, hey, come here, shh, don't tell nobody, talk to me in here, what do you want me to do to you later? And then it's like, hey, let's just have that as a place everyone talks to us at.
We already got the setup.
Yeah, it had a lot of pedophilic origins, and then it became normal, and then in case we want to do pedophile shit, we already know where to go.
Were they saving money? Was this to save money?
Yo, but you know what I mean? And it's like also come one week, also like come once on Sunday. I mean, like, look, imagine you had to sell it like a business, religion. You had Judaism in your pocket. You're like a salesman. Islam, all this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Christianity is an easy one to sell. Hey, look, a lot of people are doing it. It's easy. That's why they go around preaching it. Also, you go once a week. You whisper your secrets. They're gone. It's easy. You could do bad. Bad goes away.
Shit.
And you don't have to do much dedication. Judaism, you got to pray 3 times a day. You got to wear a hat on your head so everybody knows. It's not even cool. A little fucking hat on your head. Here you wear a cool chain. It works with hip hop. Judaism doesn't work with hip hop or rap.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's funny.
You know, like you could get tattoos. You could eat whatever you want. Judaism, you can't have tattoos. Also, Islam, you can't eat what you want. I mean, there's restrictions on shit that you do everyday things. It's perfect.
Damn. So it's Christianity's for the lazy.
I mean, they knew what people want. They didn't want all those restrictions. And they're like, yo, this is the perfect religion. We want to control people, but we can't do it under all these strict religions because no one wants to follow it. But what if we get some shit where people think they're free, they can do what they want, yet we can still control them? All right, let them do. What do people complain about? This, that, and the third. Because originally Christianity, according to Jesus's brother, James, he told Paul the Baptist that he told him you cannot just become a Christian, join this sect. You have to be a Jew first.
Yeah.
Yeah, original Christianity. You had to be a Jew in order to be a Christian.
That's great. And Jesus approved of that.
No, this was after his death. So
this is after his death.
Yeah. So who knows Christianity better and Jesus better than his brother, James?
His brother.
James said the Torah comes first and foremost, and then you can believe in Jesus as the Messiah. But I don't even think he said that Jesus was the Son of God. He just said he's the Messiah.
Wow.
And so Paul, who's called Paul the Baptist, you'll see these big things with a cross and him look like this Christian. His real name was Saul of Tarsus. Saul, a Jew named Saul. Hated
Saul.
Like fucking this guy. He probably looked like he was a bow-legged Jew, and apparently he was mostly blind half his life. And his name was Saul. You know, he probably looked and sounded like, I'm not Maury. Son, that's exactly what he was. His description was like an old, bow-legged, like his back was fucked up. He was like, and he went around, and I think he wanted to be like the leader. And he said, yo, I'm going to make people Christians. And he's like, fuck that. And people were hearing about it. And I think James, his brother, was like, yo, bro, you can't do that. They can't just join our sect. They're not Jews. They can't join this Jesus Messianic, my brother's thing. And he's like, why? Fuck that. No one even, to be Christian, it takes work. You're telling them they got to be a Jew to be another hard thing? Hell no. In order to join already a religion that I don't want to do much shit and just have the benefits, I have to do another fucking religion? Nah, bro, fuck all this shit. So that, I guess that Paul was like, or Saul was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm never gonna get anybody. And I think he was the one who cut that shit out. But technically, that's not how Christianity's supposed to be. Technically, it's supposed to be that every Christian's supposed to follow Sabbath if it's supposed to be their original way.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Romans change it with Catholicism.
Yeah.
So you see, they made it from something that should have been difficult to easy. Just made up shit as they go.
Super easy and accessible. Yeah.
So everyone can join.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just better. Is it just better marketing?
It's what?
It's just better marketing.
Yeah, it's a better marketing strategy. Yeah.
Who can sell faith the best? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna follow it when it's a million rules? But and you got to convert to Judaism. These people are pagans who barely wanted to convert to Christianity, and they got to be Jews. What? I got to do this to do that? Fuck that. I wouldn't want to. Fuck.
So you think when Jesus was missing, he was doing all his dirty work? What do you think he was doing during the 40 days or 40 nights in the desert? He was probably going through some mental shit, like some weird by yourself.
I also think, man, a lot of people, first of all, yo, this is what I was going to tell you. I had this theory, right? You notice, so first of all, I think a lot of things are people tripping and seeing things. Also, back then, like the witches of Salem, people had spoiled food. And if it's grains, it can have, or corn smut, it can have the stuff that makes LSD or mushrooms and stuff like that. They can have you tripping. So there's a lot of things like that when they're fermented or spoiled, whatever. And people had no choice. They had to eat that stuff or they would die. They would starve, especially in the desert. But think about it. I just thought about this. Yo, what else happens in the desert?
Eat.
When you're in the desert for too long under the sun.
Oh, hallucination.
Mirages.
Right.
And all the religions, the big ones, where are they all from? The desert.
And yo, that's
on. You see what I'm saying? Judaism, Christianity that Jesus saw, Moses saw, what's it? The guy who saw the wheels in the sky. Maybe those were UFOs too. I don't know. Ezekiel, and then you had Muhammad. There's no guy. Why is there no guy from fucking Norway who saw some shit?
Yeah, right.
On a fucking cold, steep mountain. Nothing there. Nobody in fucking Africa. No one in I don't know. Somewhere Patagonia, fucking, in the Pacific.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they were seeing shit, and it seems so real. Imagine if you're stuck in the desert for a week, you're seeing shit. Imagine you're there your whole life.
Yeah, and plus, if you're someone who's like you're always thinking about religion, the mirages you're gonna see are gonna be religion based because that's always on your mind in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, because if they were pagans, I mean, they believed in many gods. Yo, and it's not such a crazy thing. They're like, monotheism, of course it's real. Everyone believed in a million gods, and then they realized there's one God. And when I was younger, I was like, even me, I was like, wow, that's crazy to think that someone realized there's just one. It's like, it's not a fucking hard thing to realize. You believe in a bunch of wooden dick fucking things all over the place. Your house is cluttered. And then I bet some guy was just like, yo, I just want to clean all this shit up. Look, this one, motherfucker, this is what you believe in, and that's it. I can't handle all these fucking statues.
Yeah.
And
like,
then that's
to this god, and I gotta give my props to this god, and then pay this god. Yeah, that's a lot.
It's probably less work for all the fucking god statue makers. They're like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. Why don't we just make one thing, or just, yo, how about this? Even better. He's invisible. For real? That's it. You don't know where he is. So if you're fucking someone's wife, you fucking my wife, he'll see you. Because before, it had to be a statue. They literally, and I don't get that too, that somebody took wood, made a statue, and said that was God. How does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know.
What in your head makes you think that can be God? You just made it. It didn't pop out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's how that book I was reading. It's saying a lot of shit that we live and die by. It's things that we made up in our head. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what God looks like. We don't know what fucking all that shit is. 100%. I feel like the most we know is that there's an energy. There's an energy with everything.
Right.
But that's the most we figured out so far. Everything else is now interpretation.
That's true. And you know what? That's a good point because somebody, you're saying energy. Somebody was saying this. I was talking to a while back, and imagine the first people that there's nothing, there's no TV, no entertainment, and there's this big thing of lightning in the sky, and boom, boom. You're gonna think that's God.
Yeah.
Yo, not only are you gonna think it's God, you're gonna get so scared. Sometimes lightning lands right here. That shit is scary, and like it feels like it's across the street. I don't know if it is right here, but it sounds so loud where that shit is scary. And imagine I'm inside, we're in homes. Imagine they didn't have homes back a certain point, and they thought that something's coming for them.
Yeah.
So they started praying to that thing.
Like, oh, please don't, please. Yeah.
So fuck me up, yo.
That's the praying.
Right, call their wife a bitch. You fucking bitch. I'll never do it again. They were fucking a goat in the middle of a field, and a fucking tree just got lit on fire in front of them. Son, what? Right away, I'd never fuck. First of all, I never fuck goats again, and I pray every time I heard that shit.
Wait, you sound muffled a little bit now, like the quality of the.
Oh, it's slow?
Like it's not slow. It sounds the quality, like I don't hear you as clearly.
Oh,
now I hear you better.
Maybe I moved it close.
Yeah,
I'm saying. Yeah, no, it for sure. If you're doing some nasty shit, you're not gonna do it anymore. Do you So you want to do the videos?
You want to talk to recently? Yeah, we'll do videos. You want to talk to recently? Kwame. He told me an interesting race theory.
Okay. Yeah.
Said that he thinks that white people came from the Caucasus caves. That's why they lived in more cave shade area. That's why they're so white. You know what I'm saying? And then white people came from more mountainous areas, whereas black people came from more flatland areas. I'm like, yo, that makes sense because the skin color. Yes, if white people are permanently paler skinned, that means their ancestors was in an area where not a lot of sun was at.
Yeah, that makes. Well, I mean, they went up to Europe. I mean, Europe had less sun than Africa, so they didn't need the protection. I mean, yeah, their skin became sensitive, it became white.
They became their own thing, their own kind of like their race, like but civilization where they were in the caves or those shaded areas, and then like maybe like a couple thousand years ago they started interacting with black people, which was the people that was living in the sun in the plain lands.
Oh, you're saying they evolved differently, not from black people?
I forgot what was it. I said, but how did they get to the mountains? How did they get to the caves in the mountains? I forgot what he said. But it was an interesting theory. It was interesting.
I mean, yeah, that kind of is like a real theory, though. That's kind of how.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What'd you think?
I just thought that. I thought that everybody started in Africa, and then some people stayed, and some people went to places that was colder than the thing. But I never heard of like them coming from the caves in the mountains.
Because you're in caves, you have no sun.
Not a lot of sunlight. So people that continue to live in those caves just develop pale skin.
Oh, like they're inside all day. Like they're not.
They're in like shade or in cave, and they have like a whole. Caves have whole like systems and shit like that. Whole ecosystems. Maybe that cave had that type of ecosystem and shit.
Yeah, but are there caves in Africa? I think there are. Maybe not as many. I know Asia. Well, the thing is I mean, the first people lived in caves too. I think people always lived in caves. I think black people, Africans, lived in caves as well.
Probably the first ones, but how did they develop such dark skin if you're not in the sunlight all the time?
Because they lived in Africa. The little time they were in the sun, it was in Africa. But when they left Africa and it got colder and there's the sun and the UV rays are not as strong, yeah, things change.
Yeah. No, it was
Who's to say? I don't think they lived in caves less. I mean, maybe. I mean, because the Caucasus. But why? Yeah, but you see, in Africa, it would make more sense to live in the caves because there's dangerous animals. In the Caucasus, there was no tigers or lions like that. Wait up, hold on a second. Oh, there is? That's okay. Oh, really? The Mexican?
Mexicans on both sides of the street.
Oh, the Mexicans over there.
Good corn, man.
Yeah, you saw their corn? Well, if they put the fucking cheese and mayo. Wait, hold on. What?
Oh, purple basil.
You're the best. My nigga. That's my nigga right there. That's my nigga. Oh, wait. And I got something too. Oh, I got the WD-40, but I got some stuff for the plants. I got seed starter stuff over there by the door. Yeah, my bad. What's it called? Oh yeah, yo, what were you asking me about the plants?
Oh, because remember I told you like a couple weeks ago I brought radishes and
Oh, so did you plant them?
And Brussels sprouts. Remember I was telling you?
Yeah.
So I brought I talked to a lady at Lowe's. She gave me like the what do you call it, where you put the seeds? You put flowers in the pot.
Oh yeah,
put them in.
Peat.
And I just wanted to see
the peat moss. I mean the little pellets.
No, what are you talking about?
Well, you said what to put the seeds in. I don't get it.
No. I went to Lowe's and the lady I bought the pots to put them in. So
okay.
I just wanted like like the spacing. How do I space them out and stuff like that?
Oh, so did you plant it?
No, I didn't plan to. I was gonna ask you, how do you space them out and stuff? I was probably gonna call you tomorrow or something and like
Oh.
FaceTime you to see.
Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe that'll be easier. Yeah, if you're right
Yeah.
there. But I mean, honestly, it's. I mean, it says it over there. It says on the back of the seed packets. Usually, it'll say space this one out like 1
in
inch.
full sun, sow 2 seeds per inch in the row. Cover seeds firmly with soil. Okay.
Yeah, and you don't want to cover too much with soil. Maybe like it depends what. Some seeds could go deeper. Some could go on the top. But you don't want to go. Usually, 1/2 inch deep depth in the soil is usually good.
Okay.
Yeah, no more than like 1 inch, unless you're planting like fucking apricot seed or something. But
No.
yeah, no, radishes are very easy. I mean, if you can't grow a radish, then don't do any of this.
Would you?
I can see somebody at the edge
You
of
have
a
a
bridge,
green
and the cops are
thumb?
like, "Why'd you kill? Why? Wait, what? Huh?"
No, little cops. What?
No, I'm saying it's funny. Like you can't grow a radish, and you're at the edge of a bridge, and the cops like, "Please, just come down. What's wrong? I can't even plant a fucking radish. Yo, oh." They just killed them. Then that'll be great on the couple on the show.
Yeah, we good. I can't plant a fucking radish.
Yo, that's a dope job if we have. We get rehired for certain jobs that we get good at. Because you also understand, if we do certain odd jobs, we also get good at it from city to city. Like, yo, in fucking Chicago, we got great at this. So, and then when we go, like, all right, so what can you guys do? It's like an odd job agency. We're here and over there, Indianapolis. Well, we do this. We can kill bugs, but just in Dominican groceries. All right. We're good with cats, but only these types. And they're reading our resume maybe, and maybe like one of our jobs is we have to talk people off of bridges.
That's funny. Yeah.
We have to talk them off of bridges and not kill themselves. And it's always weird shit that they tell us, admit, and then weird shit in weird ways we get them to not die.
That's good. I like that. And like we were saying before, we could incorporate the competitive eating into a mission that we do, like an episode.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea. Competitive eating. In what way, though?
No, like how we were trying to do the show about the competitive eaters. Like we just make that an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe like a weird competitive eating contest that we have to enter and shit.
We could do the Jewish one. We could do yeah, that's true. Or the Italian one, or yeah, that could be something that we get good at too.
Yeah.
Competitive eating. Yeah, we gotta make a list. But nah, that shit'll be funny where we try to save people or we just fuck up. There's certain things that we can't do. And now we're weird. Damn, something with gay people I always wanted to do.
Oh yeah, it has to do gay.
Jews.
My idea with the shmups with the gay people is that we end up being good at. Okay, so you know the show Pose.
Coles?
No, remember you said you were watching that show Pose, the with the trans people and the gay people.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I've been saw it. Oh, did you finish it?
No. I watched a little bit with Annabelle, but Annabelle finished watching like the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, son, I want to do an episode where we have to infiltrate that world of like, but we end up being really good announcers because they have announcers now at those shows where they'll be like, that bitch. It's like a rap battle, but a gay rap battle. So it'll be a guy like he on the beat. He's like, that bitch pussy stink. That bitch pussy stink, and they just rap like that at these events. So I feel like that'll be end up being really good at that, like being good at like gay rap battlers and shit. Like,
yo, and like that MC, the announcer in the rap battling, I'm the hottest shit. It's gonna be yeah. It's gonna be ass grabbing night tonight. Yeah, we get that could be good.
yeah, I was thinking about that one.
We could yeah, there's a lot of weird shit we could do. Yeah, we have to pretend to be homeless people for surveys.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think the big ones is the census too. Like I was saying, the census is counting all the people, specific people, how many gay people live in a borough, and we have to go to weird places to find gay people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go to weird bars, weird streets. We have to ask questions without offending people, because census they have like sometimes in census it's like, well, there are 36 trannies in downtown LA. It's like, how do you know that? Did you count them? Did they tell you? Or like half Asian gay Mexicans. How do you
They
know?
know
Did you ask
specifics
their
like that?
parents? Huh?
They know specifics like that?
Yo, there's shit I've seen in censuses.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That are really that
Yeah,
I wonder, how did you know? Are you lying, or how did you? Or I give props to whoever had to find that shit out.
Even in regular news articles, they'll be like, "We saw that 41% of the Afro Latino trans community." And it's like, yeah. We
Yeah,
do have
yeah.
weird
41%.
polls. Yeah.
Huh?
They have weird censuses and polls in news.
Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Oh wow, I saw that. That's cool. Yeah, 41% of the Afro trans community eats scallops. or like you'll see love seafood. It's like, what? How do you what?
Yeah.
How do you know that, and why? Like who told you that? But that could be a good one. We could go up to people and have to ask them and not offend them, like because we go up to one person like, hey, do you eat seafood and are you trans? Get the fuck away from me. And then we have to find new ways of asking people that from, hey, how are you? There's a lot of trans people here, right? Oh yeah, we're trans. Oh, I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, yeah. Oh, today can't wait to go to eat some seafood. And then one guy's just like, are you fucking trying to find out if the Afro trans community eats scallops? What? No, I just love seafood and trans people. Get the fuck out of my bar. That could be good. Oh, you wanted, wait, hold on 1 second. What? Wait. What? Rosie, why did you leave the thing on? Can't turn it off? No. Oh, okay. I did. So you want to do the kings and queens?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, yeah, but whatever you're feeling, you can talk about, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I thought that's the plan.
Oh yeah, so let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was
watching a video on the one you told me about, the lady who the Duchess of whatever the fuck that would bathe in the blood of young girls.
Oh, is that Elizabeth Bathory? I think.
Yeah, Elizabeth Bathory. And I was watching it in the living room, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this to get some research for the podcast. And then by the end, it was like, wow, how can I make this funny? This is horrible. She was doing more than just bathing in blood. That they honestly, out of all the stuff that she did, they think the bathing in the blood is the lie, but all the other crazy shit is true.
You know how much crazy shit you got to do to throw people off with bathing in blood? So people could be like, whoa, that's crazy. And then you just forget about her. That's the craziest thing she did. But it's like, oh my God, she's probably like, oh, thank God these bitches don't know that I was eating babies.
Yo, it's a crazy. Yeah, you have to watch it. It's with that dude, the bald English guy who does the history videos on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him. Yeah. I was watching his video about
Maybe we could pull something up so we could read it, and then later I could put a video and then us talking over it or something. I don't know.
Apparently, she was a bad bitch. Crazy hot girls, man. When girls are hot, son, yep. I feel like who's crazier? Average looking girls or hot girls? I feel like hot girls are more crazy.
Average or ugly chicks. Yeah, they know that they're ugly, and so they just move on. But see, you know what it is? Because hot chicks, they get everything. Like an ugly chick just is like, yep, why did I say that?
Yep.
because they know that, like, oh, I just can't get this, because I'm ugly. But I feel like a hot chick is kind of like, I get everything, and then that one day when they don't get what they want, they just kill everyone because they're so used to getting it.
Yeah.
A ugly chick is just like, whatever, another day. A hot bitch is like, what? What?
Okay.
No one's paying attention to me anymore, and then just murder, crazy shit, and especially if she had peasants or servants and all that shit in that time when the world was dominated mostly by men, and you had a woman that was a little more testosterone, had a little more, she would want to take it out on her peasants.
Yeah, they
Sure.
said that when she was young, she wouldn't mind watching like peasants get like reprimanded and hit and tortured a little bit, or if they brought an enemy to the castle and they were torturing him, she would watch, smile and shit since a little girl.
I think yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Right.
There she is. Isn't it kind of? I thought she had a different name because it's kind of weird, right? And she bathed in blood, and her name is Elizabeth Bathory.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Fun.
Where's Tino? That'd be cool. Every time we had a moment, Tino ran out. With his fucking pen. Another shit drops in the bucket. The blood count.
Yeah, blood counts may have been history's most prolific serial killer. If he's actually guilty of the hidden crime. So apparently, kind of like her story. Another part I didn't realize, her story is similar to the in Russia with Rasputin, because they said that Elizabeth, when she became queen, or when she was like on her way to becoming queen, or whatever she was, Duchess, Countess,
right?
She met a witch, and she met an alleged witch that everybody always thought was a witch, and she became like her right hand woman, her right hand man. Yeah, and there was like 3 other girls that came with that witch that got into her inner circle, and they say they also influenced her to become who she was too.
Wow. Yo,
yeah.
Anybody into witches now is a girl I wouldn't trust. If you're into witches back in the day when witches were kind of real, supposedly, or like the world was scared of them, bitch, I'm not coming close to you. They're hanging people for this, and this is what you like to do for playtime? For fun?
But a lot of girls like witchy stuff, witchcraft stuff, pumpkins, being witches for Halloween. Like
yeah.
Something about witches taps into women's like weird fucked up side. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's annoying because then they like it, go to cemetery emos until they see a crazy old woman eating a dog's head. And it's like, nope.
You guys were the fucking trendy ABC Family witches. This is a real fucking witch.
Yeah, exactly. Until they see some real shit. I was watching something like that. Some emo girls on I think Mr. Ballman's channel. And
really?
They were in a cemetery, and then they saw a guy who was like, actually, they found out later he was murdering someone or burying them, and they ran for their life. And they probably never listened to any punk rock or any emo, anything again.
I told you when I went to Salem, Massachusetts, the witch museum that was a church turned into a museum about witches. Son, It was sold out every because they give you a tour.
Wow.
It was sold out, man. Every time. It was mostly girls.
Wow.
And it wasn't even emo looking girls. It was regular looking girls. It was, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Because they just want any kind of power, maybe. Like, we get this power to shit on men through witchcraft.
I feel like maybe it was witchcraft. I feel like that's their like That's their like WWF. You know what I'm saying? You know, we like we like he hit him with a chair and blood came out, and like that's kind of fucking crazy that we like that shit. And like maybe that's their version of that, which a bunch of bitches learned how to cast spells and started eating each other's pussy. Then they got hanged. Then they so it's like that.
Yeah. I guess it gives them power.
Yeah.
My bad. It gives them power while still looking cool. Because guys, it's like how we fuck shit up. We just go hit him in the fucking head.
Yeah.
That's not mysterious. It's not sexy. I fucking spit in his face. That's disgusting. All right, here, same result. He's dead. How? I put some shit on a bottle and I put on a sexy skirt. And now he's dead. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like the. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You did some sexy shit. No, do some weird shit. Be disgusting.
Who's more suicidal, men or women? I feel like men. I feel like women love life.
Yo,
I never heard a bitch say I want to die. I don't hear that a lot from bitches.
Yo, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I hear I want to die a lot from dudes.
Yo, and if they do, it's because they don't have a guy left them or something.
Yeah, it's either they just got broken up with, or they're just old and think they're gonna die alone. And yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but it's never extreme, right? Yeah, that shows that they're very into themselves.
Yeah, but you so in love with yourself, you can't even think about possibly dying. Wow, you're conceited.
I would never die. I would never kill myself.
I want to live forever.
Yeah. Fucking Wonderland, bitch. No way. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, this article doesn't talk about the witches and stuff, but that was interesting. What they say.
What do you think it's better? If we put on YouTube, we cut some of this out, whatever. We put on YouTube if we're talking about this stuff.
But my thing is like, is someone gonna be like, yo, take this down because it's you guys watching a video about my explanation about this lady?
Oh, if we're taking someone else's video?
Like if we're watching YouTube and say we're watching like the History Channel YouTube video about her, can we put that up and they won't take that down?
That's a good point. But how do other people do it? There's people with little channels and they comment over things.
Oh yeah, reaction videos. Yeah, that's true. There's mad reaction videos, and I'm pretty sure they don't ask every time to do it. So yeah, maybe it's fine.
Reaction video. Yeah, that's true. It has to be not. You know, we could just talk about it, and we could just put stills.
Oh, like pictures.
I guess so. Yeah. Like Google Pictures, I guess. I don't know. We could try with that.
Google Pictures Elizabeth Bathory?
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 Bathory. No, yeah, Bathory. Yeah. I mean, we could put that later, but yeah, we could do that.
Oh, look, the only female Yakuza boss. Oh, put that later. Okay. So
yeah, we could do that later. We could put it up. Maybe from History Channel, we could put snippets and nobody knows where it's from. It's not like in history, you know, it's just like, oh, I don't know what documentary that's from. It's like very generic. We could put up.
Yeah. All right. So trying to see.
Try to do it on. Oh, did you see the video I sent you with the sheriff? It didn't go through?
Which one?
I sent you something. Text.
Oh, I didn't see this one. Oh, let me see.
It's without the description, but tell me if it's funny, if it's good. I'm trying to. And
here's a guy with a rabbi's net. That's probably why.
Oh, wait. No, pause it.
Huh?
Nigga, I just realized that was a very unedited version. No. Forget it. It's kind of fucked up.
Oh, you want to send me a different version?
Yeah, later. Yeah, it's not done. I just realized I sent you a different one. I have to redo it again.
Oh, so that's what you put up?
You know what? You can watch it. My bad. If you want.
And here's a guy with a rabbi's hat. That's probably why. And Happy Gilmore, he could have just played the caddy. You better call dude's mom. Start hating the rap. Think that is an old sack.
Yo, that's funny. Wow, the would you say it looks like an old sack? That is a known fact. That was great.
This poor dude, I think, can't see his meat past his neck. Wait, who? I guess something on his penis is all that he had. And kind of like the Terminator said, you like that crack?
Yo, that one was good.
Yeah,
Yo.
damn, nigga. Oh, man, I'm happy.
It's funny when it starts off, but once it hits the Kristen Wiig part, that's when it just keeps getting funnier and funnier. Yeah.
Yo,
Wow,
I
that's
knew
it.
you would like that part with the Kristen Wiig.
Yo, that was good. Yeah.
She looks like Kristen Wiig on crack.
She does look like Kristen Wiig. Okay. What story was this? What story was this?
This was, damn, it took me a while to make this because I had to because I want to make it under a minute. I still got 2 seconds of it that I got to shed off, which is not much, whatever. But this is a prostitute sting. It's, I think it says on YouTube 12 people caught prostitute sting operation.
That's great.
There's another one I gotta look at. It's just his comments. Yo, he had other funny shit too, but I couldn't fit everything. There was another guy too that I wanted to talk about, but yeah. He just said, yo, the next one I really want to get is Lori Lightfoot. I feel like
you gotta do a Lori Lightfoot one. You gotta do a Lori Lightfoot one.
She's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. That's good that you keep finding like the odd people that got that little thing so that you can rhyme with. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, she's another one.
Yeah. I want to mix that with the vlogs. I have one that I didn't put out yet. It was another thing. Yeah, I got there's several. Yeah, I want to really if I really could pick up eventually and like start, like if it picks up the vlogs, like going outside with the Chinese Uncle Wangs, all those things, or me eating. I want to go to different places and food. Yo, this food is the best fucking spot. And then this and that. Yo, you know what I was thinking? You and me could do rap battles and we talk to Chinese people and we could do this like soundbite Chinese people when we're like, what's this? And they say, watermelon. And then you and me are rapping and we edit it where I'm like, yo, fuck you. Yo, your girl's pussy, I be selling. I eat her chest like a watermelon.
That's a good one. I know.
Yo, I took the phone and I recorded the Indian guy here at the grocery. And I was like, hey, and I just washed my hair. And I was like, hey, man, I just washed my hair. And he's like, oh, very nice. And I said, huh? I'm Smarty Boy? And he said, and I had the camera. I didn't check it yet. Damn, I hope it came out good. And I was pointing the camera at him. And he said, Smarty. Yes,
that was
Smarty.
great to have just to put in a video. Yeah. That's funny.
Damn, it's the best. Something about you saying something and then someone else, because it's off. It's like on flow, but it's off flow because it's not the same voice.
You got something in your beard on this side.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see my hair?
Let me see. Oh, I thought I was interesting homo.
Gay Fleet Street barber fag.
No, it was good. It was good.
You know, I fucked it up. It was supposed to be like highlights everywhere in the back, but I got to get a different one. But I always wanted like a white kind of like that or one stripe up here.
No, the one stripe might be better.
Yeah, I like the one stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking red stripe. No, what would happen if you dyed your hair?
I don't know. I feel like most people. I've thrown the idea at other people, and I don't think they liked it. They're like, no.
I think you know what? It'll be either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
It will go either way, which it's only one way or the other. I don't think it's in the middle with you. But I think
that nose messes up a lot of things that could be dope. Like this nose, it doesn't work well with a lot of things.
Damn, but what if you got some white like white bits and pieces, and then your beard white bits and like go with the like a vitiligo, but with the hair all the way.
Wait, huh?
Almost like if you had vitiligo in your hair.
So like bits and pieces and shit?
No, maybe not bits and pieces, but like highlights, like stripes, like parts. I don't know, somehow make it nice. But I think if you had white in parts and then maybe on your beard, maybe that would be
like a mature.
Yeah, shit like that. But I don't know how, like if it would be at the tips or in the middle or I don't know, somehow.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have gray yet because everybody gets gray in my family mad quick. But...
Right. Yeah, you were telling me.
I told you that?
Huh?
I said I told you that before?
Some shit like that. You were telling me that people get gray. Nigga, tell me how. That Chinese bitch that I was telling you, right now I'm talking, I'm in the kitchen, and the bitch is dropping things right above me.
Well, what's going on with that?
Yo, tell me how this is a big place. Why right here? Son, I used to think it was an accident. It's so weird. After that shit.
You don't think she's just clumsy?
Yeah, of the whole... But nigga, she that's her room is not here. She came here and right where I'm talking, right above my head. It's a very specific spot she doesn't go to ever.
You didn't follow around trying to listen?
I think the bitch is so weird and thinks that I'm listening to her that she's trying to listen to me.
I'm not gonna lie, the neighbors next to us, sometimes I'll be trying to like look into their window to see what they're talking about.
But are you hearing them?
If I could, I would.
Yeah, but you. Oh, 1 second. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Well, hold on. Wait. This is. But we have so much sage.
It's not purple.
That's true. And it'll spread.
That's purple basil.
That's nice. Oh shit. I'll show Christian. Yo, look at this, Nikki. Yo, Christian.
What's
Look
that?
at this. Purple basil.
Wow. I didn't even know basil came in purple.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. As you brought it. So I'm gonna put it out.
And you could cook with it?
You send me grapes?
Oh yeah. I sent them a video. Yeah.
And you could cook with it? Yeah, the grapes look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cook with it.
Yeah. You could cook with it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same thing as basil. It's just it's not green, it's purple.
That's cool.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
How long did it take the grapes to grow?
Son, it was what's it called?
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years. Well, I was gonna explain. It was 3 years, but it was already like small from Lowe's. It was like a foot tall. And when you plant it, it takes 3 years for the grapes, the actual fruit to bear fruit.
Wow.
Like meaning it grows for 2 years of just vines. It just gets bigger and bigger. And then when there's enough vines, it's like, all right, now we have enough strength to give fruits.
Damn. Oh, I gotta get strong enough to hold the grapes up.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's like it's growing, it's getting big, and it's like it knows when. It's like, no, I'm not ready yet, All right, 2 years passed. Now I'm big enough. I'm all around your fucking son. Imagine a plant that's like this big and it's now eating up. It's like invaded your whole everything and made its own cover on the top. It literally made a awning. like you know, an awning cover like that. Yeah.
You have to be like the plant, patient but powerful. I feel like that's
Well, that's what Chinese people say when
but
they
damn, but no, that's what's up. Would you make your own wine? How much you need to make your own wine? Like one bottle of wine. How much would you need?
I don't know if I have that much. I mean, you know what? Maybe when it gets big, but it'll probably all be for one bottle. Like all my, like yo, because there's mad bunches. There should be like at least 20 bunches of grapes. Yeah, son, you saw them. Each one that I showed you was like a bunch. So
This is the vine that's been growing out your door that you always show me that's been growing for the past like.
yeah, on the wall, right? Well, you know
Yeah.
what? Look. I'll show you. Hold on. Hold on. I'll go out. The fuck am I? Shorts. Sounds like that crazy bitch is home. It's gonna be weird being outside. Nah, son, it was weird because yo, I was in the other room. Nigga, she's never there. Son, here's the thing. She never drops little things. Never. Only when I'm on the phone in the kitchen, does a ball or piece of metal drop right above me. Once, twice, fine. 7, 8 times.
But
Nigga.
so this is a new Asian chick doing this.
Yeah, her stupid fucking boyfriend almost fought the landlord. Now everything that happens
And they're cool with the other lesbian girl.
Yeah, that's her tenant.
Yo, what the fuck is going on, man?
Crazy, son. Yo, no idea.
Like I would think if the boyfriend didn't confront, I would think this is more coincidence. But since he's come up with like that weird attitude,
Exactly.
then maybe it might be something like maybe they're talking shit. Like maybe they're just bad neighbors. You know what I'm saying?
Either they're bad.
How do you have a boyfriend and you just got here and your boyfriend's already starting shit with people?
Son, crazy. And yo, after that fight, or almost fight with the Max, how could you not be embarrassed enough after that and still have the balls to go to another neighbor and say, "Are you listening to our conversation?" Some fucking fat behemoth bitch, bro. No one fucking cares about.
I said unless they caught you doing some shit like this.
And tell me how that happens.
Because there's a couple times where we would be outside and you'd be like, "Yo, listen, hold on, let's listen."
No, in my apartment, how you gonna know what I'm doing?
You don't think he saw you outside doing it?
I'm talking about in my apartment.
Oh,
What do I do outside? I stand
inside.
I guess so. I don't think he means outside because if you're so worried outside, why not close your fucking window? Right? So your window's open. What does that mean? That means that you clearly, like this fucking fat ugly bitch could be listening maybe over here by fucking the kitchen window because her kitchen window's over here. Bro,
Yeah,
it's just
like
fucking.
even if he did, why couldn't he come more respectfully? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how you doing? Like you said, hey, my name is whatever the fuck. Just things are weird. I just wanted to get your you know.
Yeah. He was like grilling me, staring at me for a while. He was like staring for a while, staring at me until I walked over, and then he just turns around and he said, "Are you listening to our conversations?" Not like you come up to someone like, "Hey, how are you?" You don't grill them and stare at them for that long. You come up to them. You can even ring a bell. Wait till I walk outside. Hey, hi, how are you? My name is Joe. I'm a neighbor. I'm the boyfriend of a neighbor here. Whatever. I'm not a tenant. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. Hey, I just had a concern. And even that's crazy because what you're about to bring up is nuts. That's some delusional shit. But that's the way, if you are crazy, to bring it up. But to just stand there, stare at someone, then they walk near you, and then you just turn around like this and go, "Are you listening to our conversations?" The nigga turned around like a 360. I walked behind him. He turned around in a second and said, "Are you listening to our conversations?"
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird.
Not even
That's
so.
weird.
If the nigga turned around and screamed it, like, "Are you listening?" I'd even think that was more normal than kind of quietly in a regular tone, turning around like, "Are you listening to our conversations?" That's fucking. That's
Yeah, that guy's off. There's something off about that guy.
son to, or they're trying to live there for free, but they're on the
Oh,
lease.
yeah.
I don't know. To try to like do, I don't know. Hopefully my phone doesn't turn off. It's on 5%. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the grapes. Wait up. I bet the bitch's windows open. Hold on. So yeah, this is it. Look, you see?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Right? Look. And I'll show you from the top. It's covered.
That's nice, man.
Yeah. The whole top I put. It's spread. The last time you saw it, it was just up to there, and it was just one of them. And then now it went all the way.
That's amazing. And it looks nice too.
Yeah, right?
I feel like it keeps you hidden, like people, like it keeps you away from everything. Like you're in the middle of everything, but you're nice and tucked away from everything at the same time.
Yo, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. It keeps me
Right.
kind of hidden.
That's son. When I get my own crib in New York, that's how I kind of want my crib too. Where it's like it'll be like in the middle of everything, like a Queens, but it'll have its like shit like that. That's gonna have it like you can't really recognize it at first.
Mm-hmm. And even that's not enough. I would want even more shit.
Yeah. No, that's nice, man.
But then look, hold on. Look at this.
What's that?
Wait up. Can you see it?
I see something purple,
Inside that.
something green.
The green thing.
Yeah.
Remember that thing you drank before?
What?
Remember you threw up?
Oh, yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah. Yo! Under. No. It's just no. You could have it. It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
But this is a chia seed that turned into mad big.
I just be careful, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Just like look, and then like microgreens and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then look at this Chinese. It grows in ponds and shit.
That one, oh yeah, it looks pondy. It looks like something a frog would be on.
Yeah. Lettuce, but yeah, yo, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Look,
no,
I'll show you it from here. Wait up. Look at it from here. Damn, I hope the phone don't die. Wait up 1 second. Hold on. Look it from here. Look. Crazy, right?
that's crazy.
Oh shit, they're
That's
making
crazy.
a barbecue.
Yeah, do barbecue.
Oh shit, look. Mexicans down there. And Mexicans there doing a barbecue.
Oh, they're doing a barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's mad nice out.
Yeah, it
Probably
looks
nice out by you. It's nice over there in Indiana.
for the past couple of days. Yeah, it hasn't been. 'Cause it's just been mad hot for like the past 2 weeks, but the last few days,
Oh, it's been hot over there?
like really hot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's
Oh shit.
wow. Yeah, look at all this kale and shit.
Damn. Oh yeah, you showed me that before.
Yeah, and the mint and sage and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, son, look, in my own world. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nobody can see me in my own world. Look at this shit.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy how one little thing that you remember growing on the side turned into a fucking a whole
so
like a whole huh?
So quickly too.
Yeah. That was like that was like 2-3 years. Yeah, 3 years ago when you came through. Yeah. Like as you remember, yeah, you son, mad fat, like nothing. So that's why I love plants. And you know what's crazy? I don't know how many years, but I think, well, I don't know, forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't find them.